Annyeonghaseyo, Junun Chief Pat, aka what is up? My name is Chief Pat, and today bringing you guys another vlog from Seoul, South Korea. A lot of people in the last video were saying I was saying South wrong, but Seoul is a city in South Korea, so yeah. Anyways, this video is probably gonna be really long. I've spent 3 days here. This is my third night, and I meant to make a video sooner, but jet lag, a bunch of other stuff, I've been really busy, has made things complicated, so now I'm gonna be throwing all this stuff from the first 3 days into a single video for you guys. So I have a lot of video, I have a lot of photos, and I hope you guys enjoy it because I'm having an amazing time in the city. Alright, so first, let me talk about the flight. A lot of people were commenting about how insane the flight is going to be, and yeah, it was 14 and a half hours to go from DC to Beijing, and then 2 to go from Beijing to Seoul, and honestly, the trip from Beijing to Seoul was worse than the one from Washington, DC to Beijing. And you might think that's weird because it's 14 and a half hours compared to 2 hours, but the 2 hour flight was so turbulent. It was insane. Like, we were flying over, I don't know what the sea of water was, but between China and South Korea. And it was just like the most turbulent flight I've ever been on. And then flying from DC to Beijing, it was super nice. I slept for 11 hours out of the 14-hour trip. I told you guys I bought a DS and I played Paper Mario. I played a couple other games. I played Smash Bros, but the controls are a lot different. And yeah, it was actually not bad at all. And we flew over the North Pole, which was really strange to me. I'd never seen anything like that. So that was really weird flying over the North Pole. I'm gonna throw a picture up there for you guys. But yeah, so the flight wasn't that bad. I got in at 11 p.m. I think, or I got in at 10 p.m. and I took a bus, and on the bus ride home, there was actually a really cute girl there, and I got her like WhatsApp number, but she never hit me back. So Christina, if you're listening to this, hit me back on WhatsApp. Anyways, she was really nice. She was from, I think, the Philippines, visiting Seoul. So I made my way to the hotel. I passed out from 11 to 7 a.m. I woke up pretty early. Usually I wake up at like 9 or 10, but I woke up at 7 for usually when I'm jet lagged or I travel countries, I wake up a little bit earlier. So I woke up, I met up with my YouTube friend Alex, so he's the one that set this trip up, and he's hanging out with me in Seoul because it would be sort of weird to hang out by myself. He's sort of my YouTube guy for this type of stuff, so he came with me. We met up. He flew in from Los Angeles pretty much at the same time. We both passed out in our own hotels since we're staying at different places, and then we met up in the morning. And then in the morning, we sort of just asked the concierge, what should we do? So the first day, we really didn't know what we were doing. We walked to a couple of different places. I forget the names of the places, but we walked to the palace where like the Korean dynasties were, I think. I have a couple of pictures of those. It was sort of hard to understand because there isn't a lot of English at all. At least for the palaces, because a lot of the things that we looked at were like scriptures and different letters, and they were all just obviously written in Korean, so we didn't know what we were seeing, but there was some samurai swords and stuff like that, which were tight. And we sort of walked around until like 1 or 2 p.m. and then from there we found a PC gaming room, so I went to play some League of Legends there, which was pretty sick. So we sat down, I didn't know what we were doing, like we tried to find League of Legends on the PC because they have these weird folders, and then I downloaded it, and then it turns out it was already there. So pretty much we're looking like 2 American idiots trying to play League of Legends, and then it turns out you have to use your Korean social security number to play on the Korean League servers. So we ended up playing on the North American servers from Korea, and I had the same amount of ping as from the East Coast, which is insane. I get the same amount of lag from the East Coast as I do in Korea, so if that doesn't tell Riot they need to fix their servers in the East Coast, I don't really know what else to say. Alright, so that was pretty much it for the first day of just walking around at that point. We walked into this store for lunch, and we looked at the menu, and the menu had 0 English. None of the people there spoke English, and we were both starving, so we literally just we sat down, we pointed at the first thing on the menu, and I was like, please, God, don't let this be a live octopus. Don't let this be some insane sort of food thing. And it turns out it was the best sushi I've ever had in my life. It was some Japanese place, I guess, and we got like a 5-course sushi meal. It was amazing, best thing I've ever had. And we definitely lucked out there, seeing as we couldn't read the menu for like anything. It was ridiculous how clueless we were, and that people really didn't know what to say to us in English. So that was it for like the first half of the first day. We wanted to go out at night, and we heard that Hongdae was like the college town where a lot of people our age were, so we decided to go there at night, and Hongdae is probably the coolest place I've ever been to in my life. It was just straight lights everywhere. Seoul compared from day to night is so crazy different. Like, let me show you the town right now. Might be a little bit harder to see, but everything lights up at night, and during the day it's sort of, I don't know if it's smoggy, but it's been like I guess, foggy. And it's sort of hard to see from here because I'm in Gangnam. Compared to Hongdae, but Hongdae just had these crazy lights everywhere. There's shopping. I bought these $10 hipster sunglasses that I threw away because I broke them on the first night, but I'd never worn glasses before, and I guess in Korea you just do weird things. So I bought those, we were wearing those, we went out to this club in Hongdae called Noise Base, and I have a lot of video from that place, and it was really interesting. So I don't know if you guys know, but in the USA, usually when you go to clubs or you go to bars, you dance with people, and you have like a lot of couples there who dance together, and a lot of people interact. Korea, at least for this place, like I can't speak like I've been in Korea for so long, but in Hongdae, everyone has their own personal bubble where they do their own dances, and all the music is Americanized music. So we had the stanky leg, people are like doing the stanky leg thing. We had Lil Jon, just like all the American beats that we all know. The classic American radio songs are all playing there, and meanwhile, a lot of the Koreans on the stage, there's a stage at most of these clubs, and on the stage, and these people I don't think know each other, but they do choreographed dances to the music. So they're doing like hand signs, sleep signals, all this insane stuff compared to the US where everyone's sort of together in groups. In Korea, it's more like everyone does their own thing. And this was just really freaky the entire time. You can imagine me and Alex hanging out there as the only people from America, at the first club at least. And then the second club, we met some people from Germany who spoke English, which was cool. But like, we're just like these stupid Americans just hanging out there like, yeah, this is sick. And we have no idea what's happening. People are doing these dances. We don't speak any Korean whatsoever. Like, I can say hi, what my name is. I can say like YouTube, Clash of Clans, stuff like that. But that is pretty much as far as my Korean goes. So that was the first night. And then on the second day, I felt a little bit sick from the flight. I think like the jet lag kicked in, so I didn't get to do too much. I sort of just hung out at the hotel, and then that was till like 4 p.m. I sort of just hung out, had some lunch, chilled at the hotel, and then I felt better, so we went to the largest underground mall in Asia. So it's called COEX Mall. Inside of the mall, there's an aquarium, there's a there's a movie theater. We saw some movie, I forget what it was called, but there was some event going on, and I think there was some famous dude there who might have been a voice actor for it, and like there was all these crazy fans there, which was interesting. So many stores. It was obviously the biggest underground mall in Asia, so it was insane. And we hung out there for a bit, we explored, and sort of after that we grabbed some dinner at Korean barbecue, and then for the rest of the night we sort of just hung out. I meant to do some video stuff, but when I got back I sort of just felt really tired, and I hadn't really adjusted from jet lag, so I sort of just slept from there. And then today is when I did a lot of stuff with Comp2S. So I posted that first Summoner's War gameplay video. Again, they're the ones who invited us out there, out here, which is really sick. Like, I'm so glad I'm in this city right now. It's the coolest place I've ever been to. So big shout out to those guys. And they invited us to their office. So we walked around their office. They showed us some of their new games. We talked with the developer about Summoner's War, and I got a lot of really good Q&A stuff that I'm going to share inside of a video. But pretty much just showed us what they've been doing. Showed us they have like 6 stories on this huge building. We hung out with Hoban. I hope I pronounced his name right. He's the man. We hung out with him the entire time, and he was a great guy. He told us a lot about Seoul, how he's been living here for a while. He showed us some really cool spots, showed us this hotel that's like the biggest building in Korea at 63 floors. So we saw that. He showed us the town a little bit. We got some more Korean barbecue. And yeah, it was amazing to be able to see like the inside of the office at Summoner's War. It was really cool, and I got a lot of cool stuff from the Q&A that I want to show you guys, as well as we're filming some other cool stuff out here that I can't wait to show you guys. It's going to be pretty sick. So that's what we did on the third day. I guess that's more or less it. I'm probably missing out on a bunch of stuff that I'm going to tell you guys in a future video, but so far we've had a really good time, and I think tonight we're going to go into Gangnam and check out some pretty cool stuff. So should be pretty sick. I hope you guys enjoyed all the photos and the videos from this video. I'm going to still have some more stuff coming out soon for you guys. It's pretty nice at my hotel because it's pretty quiet compared to some other places that I've stayed, so it's not annoying to do videos here, so I should be able to do that. And yeah, that's like really all I can think of so far. I guess some small things I picked up from Korea that's a little bit different. Also, besides like the club stuff with the dancing, things are really like it's the cleanest. Like, let me talk about the subway, I guess, a little bit. So the subway here compared to New York and Los Angeles, first of all, it's super simple. They have a lot of English there, and it really just makes sense. You just pick the destination on a computer screen where you want to go, and it prints the thing out for you. It costs like $1 to go places that are like 30 minutes away, which is really cheap. And Super simple. The inside of the subway, I think I took a couple pictures, is the cleanest thing I've ever seen in my life. You can eat food off the floor of these trains. It's insane. It's so clean there. Everything inside of Seoul is just really clean, really stylish, and like really articulate. Inside of the mall had all these shops. Each shop had its own like distinct taste and feature. And honestly, for me, I never appreciate stuff like that. Really don't care, but being here, you can just see how stylish and clean everything is. Everyone dresses up super well. Like if you wear a t-shirt, like I am right now, I was wearing a jacket on top of it today, but I mean, everyone is just like dressed like a supermodel here. Everyone's super thin, everyone's fit. It's just really a different culture, and it's different than anything I've even been close to encountering. Like I've gone to Europe, and Europe has a lot of the same cultural things as the US, but compared to Korea, I mean, it's just insanely different. Everyone's just super nice. There's all these different things, like you pour each other's drinks first before you pour your own. You shake hands with two hands. You inspect business cards really thoroughly when you get them. There's just like a lot of really small things that go into the culture here, and I'm sort of just like scraping the surface. So I hope I have a good time tonight. I'm going to get another batch of videos and photos, as well as I'm doing a bunch of other crazy stuff out here that, again, you guys will see in due time. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this vlog of what I've been doing. And thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you guys in a later video and probably another vlog. So yeah, peace out.